Good morning, yes. Good afternoon for some of you. For me, it's afternoon. Good morning for some of you. Um, I don't know. We'll see about just moving forward with exactly what we're gonna talk about and stuff like that. But anyway, let me get into what this is about. I think it's obvious given the text on the screen. So let's just talk about this. Let's just literally just talk about this right away. Because apparently, so let's just read through this article, okay? Um, we're gonna read through this article, but we found out through the update that apparently I was part of this data breach, and this has been going on for a while, but I guess we now know about it or something. Um, Hold on, let me. I don't know what happened to this thing I was trying to look at here. Hold on. What the heck? Okay. So I was for college a while back I had to create a LinkedIn profile, and I didn't ever get rid of it. It sort of just sat there. I think I tried to, and it was like a hassle, so I couldn't. And so it just kind of sat there. And I guess this was part of this massive leak, but this isn't just any old leak. Okay, so let's talk about this. Um, as you can see, mother of all breaches reveals 26 billion records. What we know so far. This supermassive leak contains data from numerous previous breaches comprising an astounding 12 terabytes of information. 12 terabytes. Yes. Um, Spanning over a mind-boggling 26 billion records, the leak contains LinkedIn. The list is here actually. Okay, so you guys can see. Actually, let me get this up here. And then that way you guys can see this a little bit better. And we'll just shift this up here or something. So, as you can see, and I never got rid of my LinkedIn. And let's see. I mean, I had a MySpace. I don't know if that was. I don't have any indicator of that. But what I'm saying here is that basically it seems like it was leaked through that, and I never got rid of it. And so, like, I tried to, like, even sort of get rid of it now, but it's locked. So, LinkedIn, if you could just delete my account, that would be great. I don't know why I need to verify my identity to simply ask you to delete my account. Just delete my account. That's all you have. Just delete it. I don't want it. I didn't use it. I did it for college. Just delete it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So, I know I'm eating my toast, but I've got to. I have a lot to do today. I'm gonna try to include you guys, and today is the day we'll do some updates and stuff. But this is gonna be data breaches. We got to talk about this. This is insane. Okay, you guys. It's just a little bright. That's all. I'm not trying to like be a certain way. It's just a little bright. Um, so I'll take them off for like a minute here. There are data leaks, and then there is this, a super mother of all breaches, MOBE for short. Includes records of thousands meticulously compiled and reindexed leaks, breaches, and privately sold databases. The full and searchable list is included in the end of this article. That's what we were looking at before. How do you say his Diachenko? Bob Diachenko? I'm saying that right? Correct? Bob, cybersecurity researcher and owner at securitydiscovery.com, together with Cyber News team, has discovered billions upon billions of exposed records on an open instance. Insane. So, essentially, like, really what you guys need to think about with this is 26 billion records. Okay. And this is essentially what was it's, you know, essentially what seems to be the issue for me is the problem that I just have these accounts that linger around that I can't do anything about, and I think a lot of other people do too. So if you can, if I think a really good policy that social media and, you know, like LinkedIn and things like social media would do would be as if your account is locked for how long. Like my LinkedIn account, this apparently was back in 2012, I think, something like that. Okay. So like we're talking like and then we're gonna get into something else here, but let me look at this here real quick. It's like just delete my account. Just delete my account. Just delete it. It shouldn't be there. I haven't logged in. 2012? Are you kidding me? There it is. LinkedIn, 251 million. That's a lot. Like I said, I did have an indicator for LinkedIn. My account is locked, so I don't know if it's viewable past, you know, a few things, but they should just get rid of it. Please, LinkedIn, just delete my account. I don't want it there. I don't know why it's still there. And we're gonna get into the next one too, because the next one, I don't like what the next one looks like. I'm only gonna get into it very slightly, not a lot, just very slightly. The next one, I don't know what all that is. Looks like an ad. The next one, yeah, just read through this, guys. This is from cybernews.com. But you can just search this. This is the mother of all breaches. Okay. So just look into this for yourself. And also just be aware, you know, like this is what essentially 2012, and I'm being warned about this now too. So like, and yeah, the account, like, it's the fact that it's even still there is kind of stupid, I think, in my opinion. Just just delete the account. I've clearly not logged into it. Like I said, I even tried to get rid of it myself, and the process to get rid of it wanted me to verify something. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that through your system. Clearly you have data breaches. Just get rid of it. I don't want to be associated with LinkedIn now. Period. I will physically email people my resume. That's all. That's it. Just get it off there. God. Like I said, I only had it because in college we had a class where I had to create a LinkedIn account because we were learning to use LinkedIn and other social media like business like things that would help promote ourselves, and that was definitely a tool that we were taught how to use. But I didn't use it. I didn't want to use it. I wasn't happy with the account that I made. I wanted to remake it, and then I just never got around to it. Obviously, I didn't go and then do what I went to college for. So, so anyway, other than that, the next one was like it was quite a few years back, but it was more recent. It was still a few years back. It happened for some reason when I was working at my last job that I worked at. Pretty good, in my opinion, career at the place I last worked, but then they laid everybody off. So, and closed the facility. So, it was an automation situation where they reopened, and it was mostly automation and stuff like that. And you could just tell that they were replacing, they were streamlining and everything. Like basically, they relocated 2.5 hours away. So basically, it would be really hard for any of the people that were working there, essentially, to. So that was the whole point, was that they were saying goodbye to that mindset of that place and streamlining, automation, laying off less workers, that sort of thing. So, anyway, apparently this happened shortly after starting work there. I believe it seems like about a year after working there, it probably would have happened. Not sure that they have anything to do with it. I'm just, placing it. So, when I looked this up, I don't know what this is. So I looked up, apparently this is through a site called factual.com. And when I look up factual.com, it takes me apparently to, this is now Foursquare. And apparently this company is in charge of, like, when you go to locations and stuff and like making things better and for Google and stuff, recommendations and shit like that. So there was a data breach through there. I never even heard of this company until I had to look it up just earlier when I found out about this. And they had my data. I had no idea. And again, the factual.com it happened through doesn't exist anymore. So basically almost like they're trying to save face. Like they know something fucking happened. They probably paid a whole bunch of money to have it wiped from the internet. Because you can't find anything about the factual.com. When you type it in, it takes you to Foursquare. That's really sus. Yeah, bit rates going around. I put my money on this company being a huge conglomerate to try to essentially steal data, want your data, literally just to have it, just to advertise, help Google recommend blah, 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 or whatever. But the point is, I rate businesses. I use those things and stuff like that. So if I do that, that is a danger to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? They leaked my data apparently. So they don't want to be associated with Factual.com. So now they're Foursquare. I don't even know who these people are, and they leaked my data. This is my point. Google basically leaked my data. Google. Yeah, this has nothing to do with me. There's literally nothing to do with me. It's because of Google. So you know, you want to blame, you want to develop conspiracy theories and this person, and this person, you know. Nah. At the end of the day, Google controls everything anymore. And it's not good. And I don't like the fact that my data is being leaked through all these other companies that, like, essentially, again, I had no idea who Foursquare was, who the Factual.com was, or whatever, Factual.com, I think. And again, this was years ago, but yeah, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. And again, this is just, you know, like a thing that apparently collects data to recommend, you know, places to eat and like places to go, you know, in the area, like businesses and stuff. And there was and again, I didn't even know who this company was until I looked them up. So Foursquare or Factual.com or whatever the hell is going on with that is really, really sus. So strange. So yeah, there it is. And the really messed up thing of it is, you know, right here it is. 2024 for this one. So that's why all the problems started all over again, probably. Yeah, so LinkedIn, you need to just delete my account. Why is it on there? So anyway, this is pretty you know what I'm saying? Yeah, LinkedIn's pretty close to the top here. I guess it's sort of halfway down. But, I mean, it's not good. Wait, what? The leak also includes records of various government organizations in US, Brazil, Germany, Philippines, Turkey, and other countries? Are you fucking kidding me? According to the team, the consumer impact of the super massive MOAB could be unprecedented, since many people reuse usernames and passwords. Malicious actors could embark on a tsunami of credential stuffing attacks. I think this is an important sentence. That's a really important sentence right there. I think that's really important. Yeah. that's what it is. If users use the same passwords for their Netflix account as they do their Gmail, attackers could pivot towards blah 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 blah. You guys get the idea. Jeez. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. And all I like I said it indicated out of these, yeah, it would be MySpace or LinkedIn, but like I don't even with MySpace, I don't how I haven't even used that and it wouldn't be the same. So for me, like that's not that big of a deal, but like it's it is for, I think for probably a lot of people, right? And so like be really careful with that. Um just remember passwords should be unique, they should be separate. Um Unique and separate, yeah, the same thing pretty much. Yeah. Um make them pretty random. Don't just pick something that you like, or like don't do that. Make it like the most random crap that you can think of. Put some numbers in there, put a symbol in there, put a few numbers, or make it all numbers. You want a good password? Make the entire thing just numbers, just a bunch of scrambled numbers and letters. That's a good password. You don't type a word. Everybody does that. Everybody types a word, puts some numbers after it, and then a symbol. So out of the billions of people affected by this, I guarantee you probably 70% of those freaking people have a password where it's a capitalized word, the bare minimum amount of numbers, and some symbol, because they have to. So now it's a lot easier. Now we've narrowed it down. And now so because I just know how people think. So since they do that too, they can do it too. It's just reverse engineering. A lot of what I do on here and like sort of trick these trolls into thinking, like that I have power and stuff like that. It just has a lot to do with reverse engineering that stuff. Hey, 365. You should definitely look into this. I was apparently included in a LinkedIn breach here, and this is like apparently the mother of all breaches. And I just want them to delete my account, because this was apparently way back in like 2012 or something like that. I don't even know, but like so long ago. And so I just want, like I said, I tried to log in and do it. Well, I didn't really want to log in. What it did was I chose an option to delete my account, and it tried to get me to log in, and it wanted to verify. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to verify through your system. I'm not going to do all that through your system. You breach data. Just delete my account. Oh, Adobe. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, my thing is, like, it definitely affects you. Like, the issue is if you use the same password for everything. That's a really big issue. I really don't. So I do think some people do, but I really don't. And so, like, that's why, like, with some, like, it's only kind of more of an annoyance for me, and causing like they come on here to harass me and stuff to try to get that out of me. I think that's kind of the point, like they have some but not all, so that's hence the harassment, hence all this stuff. You have all different ones. Good glad to hear it. Yeah, be smart. I'm sure you are. Good. Yeah, definitely change it from time to time. This is insane though. Like there's so many. This is what kills me. The leak also includes records of various government organizations in the US. You know what that means? Various government organizations. What did the FBI leak? Yeah, like what did they do now? The United States of A. Plenty of A and no United. Oh, maybe some. The divided states of bullshit. The danger here, of course, is that like I think it's bigger. I think it matters like how close we are to this whole you know CW thing. Um like there's a movie about or, I'm sorry, a TV show, right? Or is it a movie? There's a movie about it now. And so like everybody around the world's finding out about how close we are to this and like people are kind of joking about it too. The internet's joking about it. It's the sort of thing where like we shouldn't proceed forward into the future while laughing at the worst possible case scenario of our own destruction, because that's how you cause it. That's literally how you ensure it happens. Let's make this difficult. Let's make this hard. Let's make it really difficult for this to happen. We know it's probably going to happen. Let's make it really hard. Let's think about how many you know, well, just how many parents are out there, who have kids that would be affected by such a thing, and they would be, like, that's the point, is like, if that happened, just consider that. And consider that the youth of America would just not exist anymore, essentially. They would become adults overnight sort of situation. And, it's the sort of thing where, like, just, it would change the world. Civil War. I said CW, but I was just trying to avoid saying those words, like, too much, because I just think people joke about the scenario too much, make light of it too much, and you don't realize how close we actually are, and just how bad it is, especially in some areas. In the South, I hear it's not too great in some spots. It's just what I hear. I don't know that for sure. I just like, you see stuff and content creators and stuff that live down there and all that. I mean, it's also very concentrated and hit. I mean, like, not everybody feels that way, obviously, and like, there's plenty of civilized people out there that would never want such a thing. But think about it like this. Think about it like this. How many times did I make a video where I drove out onto the road, and all I did was start driving out onto the road, and somebody wanted to drive up behind me, and immediately they were irritated that I was not going as fast as they wanted to go. And they would start swerving back and forth, actually, like, maybe endanger me, other drivers, and themselves, just because they're impatient. Just because, like, maybe like a few seconds that they can't rationalize the fact that they can't think this through, that they're not really going to get to the destination any faster by doing this. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, how many people do you think are actually stupid and actually really this dumb, this basic, that they would actually fight and cause a civil war because they're stupid? Because they don't understand how the world works. And they just think we need it. Or something like that. They're actually just basic. Tons of them. Tons. Tons. Tons, 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 tons. This is why I do this. I see it. It's not an insult. Don't take it personally. It's me trying to help. You know what I mean? Like, if this guy comes flying down the road and causes an accident and rams into a Prius and suddenly kills two people in the car, you'd feel a little differently suddenly, wouldn't you? Okay. So my point is, that asshole behind me swerving around doing that, that's like everyone. It's literally like, I see everyone doing it. And it's not just this state, it's everywhere. It's a behavioral issue. Where people don't rationalize there's a person in that fucking car. These are people with feelings. You don't have a right to endanger them, hurt them, want to do things to them just because you're impatient. You are fucking stupid if you think this way. Accept that. It's literally just something that you have to get over so that you can graduate to understanding why that would be stupid. Obviously, it would be stupid because 1 + 2 = 3. You eventually start doing this too much, you're gonna cause an accident. You're gonna hurt somebody. You're either gonna feel bad, cause a huge issue for yourself, ruin your life. 1 + 2 = 3. So get to 3. Yeah, arrive at 3 before it happens. Do the math. This is why I say things like this. This is how basic this is to me. People can't understand right and wrong, and don't understand that that a civil war doesn't accomplish anything. We are civilized. We have gotten over needing to do this. The only reason anybody wants war is because they're racist. They want an excuse to shoot all the people that won't vote for Trump, or whatever excuse they have. It's literally just that simple. So this is why this stuff bothers me, is because the people in this country, like everyone around the world, is really, I think, finally starting to see. I mean, they saw it with Trump. This is why I say that's so dangerous. To vote for him again. To vote for somebody like that again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, alright. Obviously, aside from all the other glaringly obvious reasons. But you don't vote for him again because the entire rest of the world realizes how fucking stupid you are. And can use that against you. Duh. I thought we were on the same page with that. Yeah, that like this guy's a moron. Donald Trump's stupid. The sooner we all get on the same page with that, we get over it and move on. He's one of them. He's a moron. He's not very smart. He has a guy do everything. Like this guy's not very intelligent. I mean, God, before he was president, he said the wrong day for election. He didn't even know when election day was. Like this guy just doesn't know basic shit. So anyway, my point is that the rest of the world realizes this when this many people can elect somebody like that. That's why. And that's why we started treating differently. That's why all this happened. The rest of the world looked at us differently. You know, I started seeing those interviews where basically interviewers, now I realize that like interviewers where people are talking to people from other countries on the street can be biased. I'll just sort of put this disclaimer in there. I realize that they can just cut out the segments they want. But you have to also realize that people still said these things. So realize that it's still a case of people are saying these things, okay? So while they can keep the ones they want and do not say the other ones, fair. But it's still a case of people saying these things, so don't discredit it just because of that. Realize that you would still want to just see the other side. How many versus how many, the statistical side of things. Statistics side of things, okay? So anyway, they're stopping people on the street in other countries, asking them what their opinion is of essentially what was going on in America after Trump won the election and took office and stuff like that. And if you guys remember what was going on and all that and stuff like that, just everything that happened and you know, just all the tweets and everything and all of that. Basically, what everybody was saying, what a lot of people were saying, is hateful, racist. That's what they saw. They literally just saw an entire country full of hateful and racist people. A lot of people didn't want anything to do with this anymore. And you know how we responded? Yeah, because people kind of sort of seem to be aware of this, kind of. People don't care. People act like they don't care from this country. That matters. That matters too. If you pretend like you don't care. Because you do. We don't need them. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We do. We need Britain. If you don't think we do, you're stupid. This is again why you're stupid. We need France. If you don't think that we do, you're fucking stupid. Okay? We need Germany. For the most part. Let's be honest. What is Germany really? Yeah, they have cars, right? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. We do need Germany. Germany does some important stuff for us. There are a lot of stuff that you guys don't know about the world. And that a lot of Americans don't know about the world. This is the issue. Americans are so closed off. Yeah. They really are. There are a lot of countries that there's a lot of things that we rely on from these countries. And then Donald Trump comes along and goes, this is the worst piece of thing ever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like something good. And then like some of us that know these things are like, what, it's obvious why he's doing this. What, how do you, and then just because people are so dumb, they just believe it because they don't know what it is. They have no idea. He's dumb too, by the way. Yeah, probably somebody convinced him that it was worth it to do that, or you know, like it's just the sort of thing where like it's something kind of like that usually. He works with a lot of people that just want money and like, well, he's the same kind of way, so that's the point. He attracts those kind of people. So, like, he's never going to get a straight answer. It's just always about the money answer. And that's a good point in his defense, too. But at the same time, there's no defense for that. Regardless of that, getting off sort of that a bit, just realize that it's that basic. You know, like a data breach like this, if you think about it in the mindset that most people are just sort of kind of dumb with this stuff. Yeah, like I get it. There's old people too, and they don't know how it works. I feel for that. You know, I mean, like, and that's why I'm so glad that there are good people out there helping those people. You know, and helping them get their payback and all that stuff. That's awesome. But there's also a lot of people out there that are just stupid. And sort of kind of know in the back of their mind, they're like, I probably shouldn't do this. Probably shouldn't do this. And then they do this one thing, you know, like let's say you, I I don't know, played a game online with somebody. Let's just say this. Let's just say like for a little while you played a game online with somebody, and then this friend suddenly just decided that they wanted to ask you for money. Yeah, you're just playing a game, and then just like all of a sudden, just like after a while, they're just like, well, can you cash at me this, or can you send me some money or something? That's a scammer. Immediately block them. Get off. Don't ever talk to them again. Somebody that you know online isn't gonna fucking ask you for money, and if they do, they are pathetic. Don't do that. So what you what you have to realize is that some of those people are kind of like thinking in the back of their mind, even as that happens, probably not a good idea. Probably okay, I'll help because they feel bad or something because they want it. And it's like, you know what? I feel for them, but at the same time, I don't. You just didn't think. So, and then because of that, now like for years, other people getting involved. Like you get scammed, and then all the other people around you get scammed because of that stupid thing that you did. So, it's the sort of thing where like you can't. You just can't do it. You can't be stupid. So anyway, this is sort of kind of why I say kind of like what I do and talk the way I do, like with like saying like the stupid word and stuff like that. Because I think people need to kind of get over this, feeling a certain way about this, because there's a huge amount of people out there that pretend not to be affected by the way, like certain words and stuff like that. They pretend they're the ones that are like, and then they're like the ones like going around trolling people and like they're calling people, but then if you do it back and you do it in a certain way, you get them. Well, that's the point. Like they don't want to own up to the fact that it does matter, and that's why they're doing it too. That's stupid. You're dumb. Just stop being fucking dumb. That's all you gotta do. Stop that. So just own up to the fact that essentially, once in a while, you're gonna find these times where like you just feel the stupid coming on. Resist. Research. Just look stuff up. And like if you think if the gut instinct is telling you, man, I don't know. If the gut instinct is telling you, man, I don't know, maybe I should check out another source, research it a little bit more. You should probably do that. Yeah, you're probably right to trust that gut instinct. Yeah, that's probably right to trust that. With with stuff like this, like this, like I said, this is what I don't like. This sentence that ticks me off as an American. I am very irritated at my government, just generally speaking, and very disappointed in who they have given us as elective representatives for president the past, well, since Obama, anyway. I didn't have any issues with him. But everybody else, like just all these other people as choices. Like, what the hell? And now with Biden, I'm not against that or anything like that. It's more like I agree kind of with what Bernie said. Where like Bernie was like, I'm too old. You know, like, I agree with that sort of thing, like, where there is sort of kind of limit where you should say, all right, enough's enough. But understand where we're at, running against who we ran against, just to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any other strong candidates either. I get it. Makes sense. But I'm just really upset with our government. That this is where we are, where so many people work for the government that are this fucking stupid. This is our government. Idiots. That's it. And again, I can sit here and stream and be exposed all the time because, again, our government is so foolish when it comes to this stuff. They don't understand how Americans are just at risk so often, every day. And terrorists aren't people that, you know, with AK-47s anymore and suicide bombs. They're not. You know, they show up with a phone and a fake credit card and walk into a convenience store and stand there behind somebody in line trying to take a picture of their card. That's what they do. I've seen it. Now, how am I supposed to call that something like that in? You don't. Yeah, what did you see? Didn't see anything. Yeah, now if I was like an agent or something like that and had a little badge that said I could investigate that, fine. That's different. But I don't. And that's why I start sort of understanding where certain scam baiters are coming from with wanting that, essentially, where it's like, okay, now I get it. Because like that, I literally have seen that. I saw it. Yeah. And it was at that Rudders where they were extremely fucking rude constantly. And do you guys remember why when I was like really mad about that? That's the point. This is the stuff I think about. I think about how there's a scam going on right under their noses. Meanwhile, these stupid employees are too busy just being lazy and rude to me for being impatient with them being lazy. And meanwhile, there's a fucking scam going on. There's trash blowing around in the parking lot, going across the street. They're littering, basically. Like, it's just... Like, this is what I fucking see out of America. And so does everybody else. Wake up! You want me to fucking get the hot coffee and throw it in your face or something? Like watch that video with Enemies by Shinedown. You all need to go, the people from the U.S. government, go watch that video, Enemies, from Shinedown. That's what you should be watching, because that's what America is. Like, that's literally, everybody's looking at each other like that. Okay? So, my point is, I literally could, this happened. I'm standing behind somebody, I'm literally in line, and I see this guy, because I'm tall. And I think he's an Indian guy. I don't know. He looked like an Indian guy. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what they all are, anything like that. I used to talk to Egyptians and Indians all the time. Some of them used to teach me Arabic. They're really nice people, so it's not like I think anything ill of them or anything like that. Just this guy, I think he was Indian. I don't know, but he was definitely shorter than me. Definitely shorter than me. And I could see right over his shoulder. And he had his phone out, and he had the camera out, and he was literally, like, I could see him trying to take a picture. He was literally doing this. He was waiting for, like, the second that the guy, like, put his card in the swipe reader. That's what he was waiting for. Okay? Because they know that the banks, the numbers on the card, the first, like, 8 digits or so are literally the same. Yeah, that's just the bank's ID. so they have the card number if they take a picture. That's how simple that is. And the government doesn't do anything about this. You literally, you know that most of your card numbers, like 365, if you have the same bank as me, I mean, you wouldn't, but because you're across the country. If you have the same bank as me, your card number is only different by pretty much that last number. That last four, pretty much. Now, I mean, there's some other verifications too, but that's my point. He probably had that stuff. So anyway, this guy was like waiting for his opportunity. So what? I literally just went like this. I went. This is me. I literally, like, I saw what he was doing, and I literally just went. Like I know you can't see, but I literally just went like this. I turned my head, like I was gonna look at his face. And no lie, as soon as he saw me turning my head, he turned around, walked out of line, and like walked like toward the back of the store or something. Like he got super nervous. I was laughing so hard. I thought that was so funny. Because all I was going to do was just look at him. I was literally just going to stand there and just look at him. And just give him this look. I was going to be like this. I was going to be like... What you doing? And see what he said. But he didn't... He obviously didn't go for that. So... I mean, I stopped it that day, but my point to you guys is that, you know, this is why I get frustrated, because, like, stupidity, laziness, and stuff leads to people getting scammed, and it also leads to theft, it leads to other types of crime, too. It does. You guys know that, like, people can plan something just because somebody's lazy, right? Yeah. You have to realize is that everything matters. This is why Gordon is the way he is, Gordon Ramsay, and I think some other people sort of kind of started comparing the way kind of I look at things and stuff to the sort of kind of the way he looks at things too. Not that we're really, you know, the same or anything like that, but just the way we look at things is kind of the same. We have the same sort of eyes. We can just kind of look at something and just be like, nah. Nope. You know, sort of that deducible sort of Sherlock, you know, monocle eye, if you will. It's the sort of thing where just, you do it for so long, you just, nah. I know what that is. I've seen that. I know what that is. Yeah, just like he'll go into a restaurant and just immediately, yeah, even just based on the smell, you know, sometimes. I can do the same thing. I could flip a restaurant if I wanted to. That stuff's not hard to do. That's why it's so mind-boggling too to me, but him especially is like, it's not that hard. If you know what you're doing, if you really do know the stuff, it's not that hard. It just takes work. Yeah, physical work. You just have to do it. It's all. With a restaurant, something like that, literally just show up. Yeah, now, like, I understand economic decline and stuff like that, location. These things happen too. But like, it, you know, like, if we're talking, like good area, like a lot of these restaurants he visits are, like, good area, good location, you know, like, that's not the issue, you know? And if it is, then he'll fix those things, you know, like, put a big giant sign out there or something, or he'll do some sort of clinic or something with the area where he shows up and has people test the food, and if Gordon's there, you know, that helps, obviously. So anyway, guys, the idea was to educate you on where we were with the information I got. Well, it's essentially just that this was a LinkedIn leak, and I tried to get rid of my LinkedIn, And so I got on here mainly just to educate you guys, but also like that this is the mother of all breaches, but also just that it, LinkedIn should please delete my account, please. For the love of God, just delete my account. 2012, I haven't even logged into it. And again, I don't want to verify through your system. I really don't want to do that. Please don't make me verify through your system. I don't like that. You breached it before, so just I'm not doing that. I've had enough of it. I've been trying to figure this trash out for so long, so just please just delete my account. Just get rid of it. I will not use it. Like I said, I'll just email people my resume if I need to. What do you mean 365 about Navy Fed? Navy Fed because your grandpa? Is that like about security or what? You just mean like he taught you some stuff? My grandfather was he was so I learned that I guess the Air Force wasn't the Air Force, they were the Army back then, right? That's what I was told. So I guess they were the Army, but he was the Air Force branch of the Army back then. And I believe it was World War II. I still have like some of his like I have like a box and I have like some of his medals and stuff like that. Well, like not his medals. Yeah, no, I do. I think I have like one or two. I don't remember what they are, but it's not like a Purple Heart or anything like that. It's just a couple of different things. I forget what it was, and then I think I have like his little ranking things. Couple patches. I have his uniform somewhere. I don't. It's not here. It's not so. It's somewhere, but yeah. Um, I think that's where I got because I always had extremely good eyesight, so I think that's where I got that from. Um, well, I always took care of it too. I was always that person when I was younger that like I was sitting there in class and I remember like telling my teachers that like my eyes hurt trying to read the board and then my eyes hurt trying to read the stuff. They didn't ask me if it was like blurry or I couldn't read it. I just said my eyes hurt. And hold on. And so of course, you know what they do. And of course, so you know what they do is sorry, I just wanted to get something up there. Um what we're talking about? I need caffeine. I don't have anything. You know, I got distracted because my freaking TV turned up. Oh right, yeah. Um, so when I was younger, I used to tell them like my eyes hurt when I was like reading and stuff in class, and they didn't ask me if they like I said they didn't ask me if like my eyes like if it was like blurry or anything. They just my eyes hurt, so Immediately, everybody wanted me to get glasses. The school wanted me to get glasses and stuff like that. And I really resisted this because it wasn't that I couldn't read. It was that my eyes were so good. Like I even sort of like I was just bad at explaining it. I even kind of like knew this, but I didn't know how to explain it because I was a kid, you know. Literally, what it was the fact that every freaking room is fluorescent lit with the brightest freaking lights you've ever seen in your entire life. I have the brightest freaking eyes. And I'm staring at a damn white page with black letters. And there's this bright it's like beating down on me. It's boring as shit. My eyes are watering. I'm going like this just constantly. I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm just like, ugh. You know, like it's the sort of thing where, like, if you have good eyes, you start realizing why some people, like, wear, like, sunglasses and stuff like that. This was something I wanted to do a while back, but then, like, had, like, issues with like, bit rate and stuff just because I was wearing sunglasses on my stream the one day. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm not really sure why you're doing this, YouTube, but I need to wear sunglasses, so I just didn't do it for a long time. And again, another situation where YouTube caused an issue that affected my health somehow while I was streaming. Like, what the fuck? So, like, the point was, as soon as I took them off, they stopped doing it. So it was like, all right, well, I guess I can't wear like, that's what's bullshit about this. That's what's fucked up about that. So, I have just really sensitive eyes to, like, light. So, like very dim, I like dimly lit things. It's actually why I have a lot of these lights. Because I'll leave that light off. These lights will keep things lit. And it works just fine. This is why I actually have more of a natural tone for my monitor, too. It's kind of more yellowish and stuff like that, so I'm not looking at blue light too much. I don't need a blue light. It's literally because I have this light here. I have this light here. It has to be bright in here. Literally, it's just too bright. And so I'm just straining my eyes all the time. Just because other people are fucking stupid and don't know about eye strain, I have to suffer. So you guys see why, like, I get irritated with fucking stupidity? Do you guys see how, basically, like, I suffer sometimes because other people are fucking stupid, think these things about me or whatever. Like, I don't know if maybe, like, YouTube thought I was being Kit Boga or something. Like, I just recently found out about Kit Boga, too. I didn't even really know about him too much. Where are my sunglasses? Did you guys see my sunglasses? Did you see them? Like, they flat out look just like his. So, like, I've had those for years. It wasn't something like, I literally have just always bought aviators because they're cheap. They cover my eyes. Like, literally, it's that simple. I can't wear these because they're too dark. Yeah, literally can't. They're too dark. I can't see the screen. And then the blue light filter doesn't do shit. That doesn't do anything. I've tried to get the blue light glasses. They suck. So, like, I don't know, like, if it's the scam baiters messing around thinking I'm, like, you know, trying to, like, be... No. It's literally, that's why I'm explaining all this. Literally, it's just literally the fact that I want to wear sunglasses. It's too bright. It's literally that. That's why, like, sometimes, like, if I sit here for a long time with my eyes open and I'm focused, you'll even kind of sort of see my eyes start to get tired. That's why. I've always been like that. Always. Yeah, in school, you should have seen it. When I was in school, it was so fucking annoying. It was, like, one of the most annoying fucking things. When you're as straight as they come. Not like that. Not like this. I mean, I am, but, like, you guys get what I mean. When you're as straight as they come, you guys get what that means, right? And then, like, the stoners walk past you in the hallway at school. And then they're like, you look fucking high, man. And I'm like, it's so annoying because there's just literally my eyes. I'm literally fucking tired. Just how my eyes look. Oh, why don't you use eye drop? Because I want to fucking drop shit in my eyes. And it didn't do anything. I would use it, it wouldn't fucking do anything. 10 seconds later, my eyes would be the same way. It doesn't do anything. They were like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do... This is what everybody does. They just assume that I didn't do this or try this and try this. They just... Oh, well, it must be this. It must be. Every fucking person has always done this to me my whole fucking life. Even people just walking past me in the goddamn hallway in fucking school. Oh, you look fucking hot. Holy shit, man. You look hot. Wasn't high in high school, you idiots. I didn't even drink until after high school. Yeah, literally didn't even touch it until after high. Literally didn't. Everyone else did that? Nope. Didn't even touch it. And like all these people would always do that. And so like this is my point, is like people just immediately assume a bunch of shit about you just because of one thing. And I recognized this early in my life. That's why I say I recognize it early in my life. Because I had people doing it to me in fucking high school. So yeah, I mean like I had people doing it to me since long before that. I liked the color pink when I was younger. God forbid. Yeah, yep. If you like pink, you're gay. Yep. You must be gay. Yeah, if you like pink, you must be. So I couldn't like pink. Yeah, I just wasn't allowed to tell people that I liked pink and purple and stuff like that. How dare I like those bright colors that girls like? Yep. How fucking dare I? Yep. This is true. This is literally this is basically just what happened. It's like, how fucking dare I, right? So this is kind of how I am. This is just how I am with people, basically. You know, if people momentarily grade me based on one thing, well, and I can tell they're doing that, well, I will sort of kind of be a certain way with that person. That's how I am with people. And I know that most people do this. So that's why I am a certain way with most people. Because this is what people fucking do. Oh, he's wearing the Kit Boga glasses. Urgh. No, it's not that. Literally just need glasses. Yeah, I just need sunglasses. That's bright as shit. That's why, like, I also had the light sort of that way for a bit. Like, it was just starting to get a little too bright. And it sort of turned dark in here for a bit. I just needed some time to sort of get, you know, like, well, I also spent, like, we walked that one day. That helps. Getting outside actually helps. If you wear sunglasses. Yeah, protect your eyes when you're outside, but being outside does help your eyes. It does. Whether you think it or not, it does. But protect your eyes. Yeah, UV protection always. But yeah, it does help your eyes to be outside. Yeah, they will naturally, you know, sort of kind of wash themselves better. The air is fresh. Yes, the air is fresh. So, anyway. I get, I immediately get, you know, when, like Dave Grohl, I remember one time he was sitting on there, you know, if you don't know who Dave Grohl is, he's the lead singer for Foo Fighters. He was the drummer for Nirvana. It was in an interview, and, somebody asked him about like school and stuff like that, and I forget exactly what the context was, but he basically just said that um, I just knew I didn't belong in that fluorescent lit environment. And I immediately like completely resonated with that. Like as soon as just the way he said that, it's like yes, can't believe yes, thank you. It's exactly yes. And like all these music artists that I just resonate with all, like it's kind of funny. Like I think like as far as like values and stuff, like a lot of the stuff that like that's why like I listen to Disturbed and stuff too. I think I end up just sort of agreeing with and sort of um feeling the same way as Dave Draymond about a lot of stuff, and coming from the same sort of viewpoint, I should say viewpoint. Um, he's a smart guy. Yeah, if you ever just listen to him talk. He's extremely literate, and so I just have a lot of respect for him. And so like just a lot of these music artists that I find out over the years, it's like, well, maybe probably I probably in another life would have been a musician or something like that, right? Because it's the sort of thing where it's like you just sort of always kind of wonder, you know, well, if I was the millionaire, what would I have been, at least at right now, And I think if there was one thing, music's the most prominent for me. I've always sat there and played drums and sang. I can sit here and write songs like nobody's business. That's what people don't get. I've just never had anybody to sit here and write music with. That that's the thing. So, and a lot of my songs, a lot of times I'll write them and it kind of sounds like something Dave Draymond would write. Dave Draymond. It's funny. That guy, what's his name? Falling in Reverse. The guy from Falling in Reverse. He writes stuff like, I sat there and just wrote. I'll have to see if I can figure out maybe like a few lines to sing or something from one of the ones I sat and wrote. But I wrote a few that sounded like something he would write. It's just inspirational, just stuff that yeah, during a time in your life, inspired you to feel this way, so you write the words down. Um, it's usually passionate people. So. But anyway, this is yeah, just be aware that this is something that you want to be careful, like 365 said. He has all different passwords. That's a good idea. Just don't use the same one for everything, and then at the same time don't just be aware of this stuff. Just be educated about it, and it's another thing. The thing I've seen recently is be aware of backdating updates. Backdated updates. Like software. A huge one. I don't know, maybe I should say it. Maybe I should say it. Should I? I don't know how they did it. Maybe I should say it. basically what was happening for a long time that we didn't realize what was happening, and even sort of kind of this kind of freaked out a little bit. My the expert that I have look at things too, because he couldn't do anything about it either. So it was almost like on an account level. But let's just say my virus software was on an old version for a long time. Not like an old update. Like I wasn't updating. We're talking like the entire software itself was a previous version. It wasn't correct. And this I remember him telling me about this too, but I think he said he didn't know what it was, and because like I tried to get it reinstalled correctly, because he said it was, I remember him telling me this, like I think it was 2 years ago they changed the whole look, and it does more things, and this is part of what it does. It finds security breaches and stuff like that. So who was it that actually found out a way to backdate my virus software for 2 years? 2 fucking years. And I'm paying for this, by the way. Who did that for 2 fucking years? Successfully. So that we couldn't find out about the security of the data breaches. Who? That's the real question. And that's not legal. I don't care who you are. Yeah, even if it was like somebody investigating or whatever, that's not, you can't. That is so illegal. Yeah, like that, literally, like just sitting here paying for a product, and it's just the previous old version of it from years ago. So just all these things that I was paying to use that I wasn't getting access to, and product features that wouldn't work, which certainly explains, obviously, like a lot of things, you know. So that's what's crazy. And again, this other expert, it's not like it's like it's just we know how to, like, obviously we know how to reinstall something and relink it and try all these different things, and even so far as to communicate with them about it. So very strange. Very strange. Because it should have been this the whole time. Yeah, I didn't have like some lesser version. No. Should have been this the whole time. So that's what's weird. Somebody wants to I gotta Hey, that's my band-aid that you're trying to come here. You wanna come up here? Come here. Come here. Okay. I thought she wanted to play. Come here. Yeah, there you go. I think I might have to get going. Somebody wants to play. I try to schedule some playtime. Hi. All right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you all watching. Thanks 365 for hanging out. Um, did you get my? I think I texted you. Did you get my text? I think I texted you. Let me look at it. Yeah, I text you if you didn't get that. Oh, okay, yeah. You should check your text 365. I sent you something funny. I think you'd think it was funny. So check your text. I think you think it was funny. Because I did something. So okay, and I think it'll be hilarious. I haven't said anything to anyone either, so I'm sure people will find out, and I think it'll be funny when they find out. But anyway, I gotta get going. I should probably get off. Um, Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you so much. And if you have any, you know, you actually want to know more about this type of thing, and you want to not, essentially get scammed, and you want to you want more information, Scammer Payback. They are awesome. They good people. Um, uh, Definitely check them out. Really informative, really helpful, and then at the same time, you have plenty of other ones too, um, that are really informative too. Like I said, I just recently sort of found out about Kit Boga. He's really funny too. But definitely go watch those guys. And there's, like I said, there's plenty of other guys too, and I think there's some really talented women scam baiters too. I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't really checked any out. I haven't really seen much. I just sort of seen them in thumbnails here as I was scrolling. So I just know they exist. Just not a lot of them, I think. So hey Timmy, I'm getting off though. Getting off. Appreciate you stopping in. Thanks, guys. I'm getting off. Everybody's coming in. I'm getting off. Metal Gear Solid fan. Um, did we find something out? Is that did we find something out? What's up? It's true. If you're in doubt, it's true.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Take care.